So today we're going to be having a quick look at the Razer Abyssus mouse. So this is a high precision optical gaming mouse, and Razer does a great job with their packaging, so we can pretty much tell you everything about this product just based on what they've put on the outside. So first of all, you've got a handy little Velcro window in to have a look at the mouse itself. Oh, they even tell you how to pronounce it. So Abyssus, whatever. Okay, it's a noun derived from the something, a venomous pit viper subspecies found only in the United States, blah, blah, blah. 3,500 DPI, 3.5 Gs of acceleration. Awesome. So they've added a really good sensor to even their value line of gaming mice, which is really cool because it means that we're starting to see actually not just from Razer, but a lot of really high performance value gaming mice. So here you can see it's reiterated. We've got the 3,500 DPI Razer Precision 3.5G infrared sensor, 3 buttons tuned for ultra responsive feedback. So that means you've got a left click, a right click, and a middle click. And then you've got hardware toggles for DPI and polling rates. That's always really nice to have. Those are on the bottom of the mouse though. So on the higher end mice, you'll tend to find those buttons on the top. Okay, English, ultra wide data path, on the fly sensitivity adjustment, ambidextrous design. So they have released a couple mice lately that don't have completely ambidextrous designs, but this one is back to their roots a little bit, so you can use it with either your right or your left hand. It has a 7-foot lightweight non-tangle cord. Okay, you know what? Let's just get this thing open and we will go from there. So I actually have my keys on me, and I'm going to use that to open the box here. And see, normally I actually start opening the box before I stop talking about the product so that I'll have something to talk about while I'm opening the box, but today I didn't really do that, so yeah, I fail. Anyway, let's have a look at the accessories that are included with the Abyssus first. Okay, we have like a black package here clipped to the back. Razer does such a great job of packaging. Actually, a great example would be the Lycosa mirror unboxing and product showcase that I did. You can just see what a phenomenal job they do of packaging some of their stuff. So for gamers by gamers, razerzone.com. You find our little pack here that has all of our necessary stuff inside. So on the top, you have a certificate of authenticity. This is a real Razer product certified by a Razer guy himself. Next, you have a quick start guide, which basically shows you how to plug a USB port in, and it also tells you where all the buttons are on the mouse. Great. Thank you, Razer. All right, then you have a master guide. So I don't know how they managed to make such a thick guide on a mouse, but I'm going to guess. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and guess that it's just in a bunch of different languages and pretty much tells us what all the buttons are and how to plug it into your computer. Yes, thank you. Oh no, they give you this is kind of nice. It's so rare these days to see a hardware vendor give you an actual instruction guide on how to use the software. So often they just kind of throw you in and let you sink or swim. That's great. Okay, then they have a Razer product catalog. So you bought this one, now buy other Razer products to match. Not a bad strategy overall, so they show you a bunch of really cool stuff. The Lycosa mirror, I've unboxed that one. I've unboxed the Mako speakers, which are awesome, by the way. Okay, then we've got some Razer stickers, and then we have the Abyssus. So this is a little bit of a card on this mouse and why it's so great. It seems kind of weird to sell a product on someone who just bought it, but maybe that's part of the unboxing experience. Is you're unboxing this product, hey, you should feel good about buying this because it's back to the basics. Quality, reliability, performance, no nonsense, straightforward gaming grade fundamentals. That is what they are saying about the Abyssus. This is a no nonsense product meant for just performance, no frills, no gimmicks, just gaming. All right, so let's get this out. So this is one of the first Razer products that I've seen without a braided cord, but it is quite a flexible cord. So you're not gonna find it getting stiff when you're actually trying to move the mouse back and forth. And you can see, even if you're moving front to back, you can bend it quite easily. There's not a lot of resistance there. So here's a look at the top of the mouse itself. Now I have quite small hands. I'm gonna get the cameraman to have a quick zoom in here so you can see kind of from the side what it will look like with my hand on it. So there you go. It's a bit of a smaller mouse, but that's typical of a Razer. This is more of a claw type grip mouse rather than a palming mouse because it's so short. All right, so here are your hyper response buttons on the top. And Razer buttons, it's kind of a love or hate sort of thing, but they usually have a very responsive trigger on them. They're not a very heavy click, and you can see that that trend is continued here with the Abyssus. The scroll wheel feels quite nice and has a rubberized grip on the top. as does the entire top of the mouse. Okay, and then let's go around to the bottom here. So here are our hardware switches for 125 hertz or 1000 hertz, so it depends how many times you want the mouse communicating with your computer per second. And then you can also adjust your DPI anywhere from 450 to 1800 to 3500, depending on whether you are a low or high sensitivity gamer. They've also included a couple of slippy pads on the bottom. They've got 3. On some of the higher end mice, you'll find larger pads, but I mean, you can only ask for so much out of a value product, and it is enough for it to perform. So thank you for checking out my unboxing of the Razer Abyssus.